I remember the day that I came to you and asked.
Today's affirmation is, I am not a slave to my emotions and words. I'm trying. I'm going to be coming from Psalms 39:1 in the Amplified Version, and it reads, I said, I will guard my ways that I may not sin with my tongue. I will muzzle my mouth while the wicked are in my presence. I'm doing a series where I'm reading through Psalms, and Psalms 39:1 was one of those that I just read. And when I was reading that kind of struck me. I can remember a time I was much worse. Those of you who know me are probably like, what? But I was much worse. I didn't, think about, if I was upset, I said it. If I was angry, you got every bit of my emotion. You knew it. You absolutely knew that I was upset. And I can remember, my mom saying to me, and I know I've probably said this to you guys, she always said, just because you're upset or, you don't always have to say it. And, sometimes you have to walk away from people, and I always remember that, but I just, I'm young at the time, even now, and I'm like, no, they're going to get every bit of what I have to say. It's really just taken me some time to really understand that that's not always the best course of action. Sometimes it makes things worse, and in today's age, like, you don't know if, because I will admit I have road rage. Keep me in prayer. But you don't know if you're upset and you say something to somebody, like, nowadays they're liable to shoot you. That's the crazy part of it. So it's not only for yourself and to show a side that, you can control those emotions. You don't have to be a slave to those things, and sometimes I've learned, not sometimes, all the time, I've learned that when I don't say that thing that could ignite the whole situation, in the end, I feel better. It does make the situation better. And I remember a time when, which came up recently, of just being angry at this whole situation. But I remember a time where I was definitely being persecuted. And it made me grow. But at the time, I was so angry and I wanted to say so much. But I remember God saying, just relax. I got you. I got you. If you're in the presence of your enemy, you don't have to worry about that. I got you. Do not let them see how you're feeling. Do not say the words that could cause them to have anything against you. So I've learned, really, that I've got to guard my tongue. I can't be a slave to my emotions. Just because I'm upset, I can't act any kind of way. I can't do anything I want to, because who's watching? My daughter was watching when she was younger. You don't know who's hurt, and there might be lashing out. And when you don't react, you might be showing them something and give them an opportunity to say something like, you know what, I'm sorry, or I'm going through. And then that's a time for you to be able to help them. You just don't know how, when you don't react in a situation, how it's going to change your life or someone else's life. But I've learned also that I can't let those things control me. I've always be tossing with the wind. If that was the case, I honestly have a temper from my father. And those are things that I pray about, and realizing that if I allow those things to control me, I don't have any control over my life or the direction it's going. Someone else will, and I don't want that. I always want to try to be a good representative to my daughter, to my family, to my friends, just anybody who's watching, And I just say to you today, you don't have to be a slave to your emotions or your words.
I remember the day that I came to you and asked for my dreams.